Summer is right around the corner and I'm looking at what I'm going to be doing, you know, those transitional pieces and everything like that. So let's talk about it, shall we? So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I am going to be kind of like taking you behind the scenes of how I plan like a transitional wardrobe from spring to summer. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, sobanani, so long, bonjour. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get your quick snack, something to drink, come on back so we could go ahead and talk about how I plan these. I guess you could call it a series, but this is not a series. This is just showing you how I would sew, like if I'm going from spring to summer, how I sew transitional pieces, all right? So without further ado, the one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the actual template up on the screen and talk through it, but I'm also going to be at the cutting table so you could kind of see top down view. All right, our bird's eye view is what it's called. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to my cutting table so I can show you the pieces or how I put these things together to make it make sense. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to the cutting table. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the building of a transitional wardrobe from spring to summer. Now, I'm not gonna draw it all out for you because I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but I am going to be drawing on this paper a little bit, just to kind of give you ideas of how I go about doing this. Now, I'm going to tell you this long piece of paper that you are seeing, you probably only seeing a little bit of it, but this is from when I moved to Orlando, Florida. It's basically like, what you call it? It's moving paper, basically, is what I'm using because I have a crap load of this left from when I did my move. So I'm going to be kind of like writing on this, but I also save these type of paper as little draft papers, templates, or whatever for when I want to do a collection. So I start off with a piece of paper and then kind of like document different portions of it. So you could break it down into 3, but I'm just going to use the whole paper to kind of show you. All right. So I'm going to put the template up on the screen that I did for you, and I'm just kind of going to talk through the template. All right, so I'm going to put one pattern up at a time and kind of talk to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you why I selected these patterns for building a transitional wardrobe from spring to summer. So one of the pieces that you can do, I'm saying like one of the pieces that you definitely want to put in that transitional wardrobe from spring to summer is a tank top. Why? Because in the summertime, it's extremely hot. Okay. When I say hot, H-O-T, hot, depending on where you stay, if you stay up north somewhere, you may want to do a crop top. So I'm giving you that option as well. But a tank top is the first thing. Now, my go-to tank top is Simplicity 1366. But like I said before, if you do not have Simplicity 1366, you can use Simplicity 9114, which is Mimi G's pattern. And for View B, the crop top, you could do it as a crop top. Or you could do what I have done is extend the length by 7 inches and pretty much close off the crop portion of it and extend it down to pretty much your hips. All right. So I'm going to write this right here on my paper that the first thing you need is a crop top. If you do not want a crop top, you can do a tank top. So I like to write it on I like to call this kind of like my vision board or whatever, but it's going to be the crop top and you're going to use Simplicity 9114 or whatever pattern that you like to use. Okay. So that's the first thing that you want to do. Now, one thing with building a wardrobe, you always want to plan anywhere from 3 to 4 type of tops. So that's one of the things you want to do. 4 tops, okay? And the reason why is because getting you through, let's say like for instance, you're planning a wardrobe and you want to be gone for 2 weeks, right? You're going out of state. Most of the time your vacation is like a week. Let's just say a week, right? You want to be able to mix and match. Yes, you know, most places have washers and dryers where you could use free of charge, right? So let's just use, you know, like the Marriott. You can wash your clothes at the Marriott. You want to bring 4 tops to serve you 7 days and 6 nights, right? And I'll show you how I put these pieces together. So 4 tops. Another thing you want to do is pants. So if you are a pants or shorts type person, you want to do 2 pairs of pants, okay? Whether that be ankle pants or trouser pants or culottes or shorts or a skirt, you want to do some form of 2 type of bottoms. For me, I always go with like 2 pairs of pants and 1 skirt. It's normally what I would do for my bottoms, but for this one, I'm just going to focus on 2 pairs of pants because I made a whole collection of skirts, so I'm not going to focus on skirts right now, okay? So we have 4 tops, 2 pairs of pants, and then you also want kind of like a cover-up piece. And when I say a cover-up piece, I'm talking more like a cardigan, a blazer, a jacket. You could do, you know, like literally you could do a duster if you choose. So I'm just going to put 1 cover piece, and my cover piece is going to be a duster for this wardrobe, okay, or collection, right? So I want 1 duster. And then, you know, like when it comes to the summertime, you're always looking for not a bodycon dress, but more like a slip dress or a summer dress or kind of like a camisole dress, a shirt dress. So I'm going to put 2 styles of dresses as well. So what we're looking at is 4 tops, 2 pairs of pants. You could change it if you want, 1 duster and 2 dresses. So if you're looking at it, you're looking at about 9 pieces, okay? Now, I'll remind you, this is a sew-in edition, okay? So for my tank top, I'm going to use Mimi G pattern, Simplicity 9114. I also pulled out another pattern as well if you want to do like a crop top or whatever. A good pattern that you can use outside of Simplicity 9114 is Simplicity 9610. Now, so I'm going to put, you know, option 2. And then I'm going to put crop top, and that's going to be Simplicity 9610. All right. So that's option number 2. So since I have this pattern out, I can also do view A, which is the standard button down shirt. Okay. So I'm going to put option number 3 because I do want a button down shirt. So I'm going to put Simplicity 9610 for that button down shirt, okay? So right now we have possibly 3 tops and only 2 patterns, all right? So Simplicity 9610, Simplicity 9114 are 2 that I'm looking at, all right? Now, another top that I'm looking at, the pattern is not in my stores yet, so I'm just waiting on, I'm sorry, they are in my stores, but they're not on sale yet. It is one of the new Simplicity patterns for spring. So that pattern that I'm just going to tell you is a dressy, it's going to be a dressy shirt. And that pattern that I'm looking at is Simplicity 9748. So Simplicity 9748 for that one as well. And I'm looking at doing probably view B on the pattern. And that's more like, so I'm going to make that a solid color. I'll go over the colors here in a moment, but these are my 4 tops. Okay. So I'm just going to write tops up here. All right. So that's what I look like for my tops. Now let's move over to the pants. Okay. So for the pants, I'm only looking at 2 pairs of pants. I'm not looking at any shorts because I have shorts that I could pair with everything. I have skirts that I could pair with everything. So I'm just looking at 2 pairs of pants. Now, when I look at my closet, I know there's 2 pairs of pants that I need to put in my wardrobe. One is being a pair of trousers. And the other being kind of like, you know, just some ankle pants, some pants that's going to stop at my ankles, okay? And for the trousers, I'm thinking of using one of the early spring patterns, which is Simplicity 9709 for that one. And then for my ankle pants, I want to use my girl Aronica's Know Me pattern that I have right here, and it's Know Me 2005. So I'm just going to put Me 2005 there, okay? So I want to use both of those patterns as, you know, the pant patterns. So just go ahead and write that down. So now that I have Simplicity 9709 right here and Know Me 2005, that's going to serve as my pant pattern, all right? So now I'm looking at a duster, all right? So I'm going to scoot this up so you guys can see this. Now remind you, this is just my draft paper. I'm going to rewrite it because I'm just kind of like writing it down for you guys. But how I do it in different sections, but I need to for you guys to be able to see this. So I'm just trying to make it to where I don't have to move it too much, right? So for my duster, I'm only picking one duster pattern. Now there's so many, and I did see a cute Simplicity pattern, one of the new patterns. I can't remember the pattern number, but I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you. And then I'm also looking at a new look pattern. Now this new look pattern is not a new one, but it's a good one. It's New Look 6476, okay? Now, the reason why I'm picking this pattern is because it looks like a super easy to sew pattern that wouldn't take me very long to sew. And that's what I'm trying to look for when putting this, you know, transitional wardrobe together. I'm looking for something that's kind of like no more than 7 pattern pieces and you're done. Something I could sew up in a day, day and a half, all right? So I feel like New Look 6476 will give me that compared to the new Simplicity pattern that just came out for the spring that I'm looking at as well. All right, so this is the duster that I'm looking at. And then the last thing that I want to do is put 2 dresses in this transitional wardrobe. So when it comes to the 2 dresses, I'm looking at a slip dress and I'm looking at a shirt dress. And of course, the battle of the shirt dresses is still going on right now. So of course I want to put a shirt dress in there. Now, will this be one as part of battle of the shirt dress? No, but it will serve as a shirt dress for this wardrobe, okay? So for the slip dress, I'm looking at one of the new Simplicity, well, it is the new Simplicity pattern. It's Simplicity 9745. Which I am looking at throwing that thing on. I do have a print that's on its way to me, so I will not be showing you that in this video, but once the fabric arrived from House of Mami Wata, I know what you guys are gonna say, right? Didn't you just do a House of Mami Wata fabric haul? Yes, I did, but this particular fabric goes well with the collection that I am doing. I always looked in my stash first, but because I do not have enough, I had to order more of the fabric to, well, when I say more of the fabric, I just ordered one particular fabric that House of Mami Wata had that will complete this entire collection, okay? So that is the slip dress, Simplicity 9745. And then for that shirt dress, I'm looking at Simplicity 9544 for that shirt dress. Now, if you do not want to do a shirt dress, you could do kind of like a romper or a jumpsuit or something like that if you want to use the same pattern, but that's Simplicity 9544. All right. Now that I showed you kind of like those 9 pieces, I showed you 4 tops, 2 pairs of pants, 2 dresses, and 1 duster. That's 9 pieces. Now I know you're looking kind of like, Rochelle, how does that play into the building a transitional wardrobe? So I'm gonna try to see if you guys can see this on camera with all the patterns put on the table, okay? Now, the new patterns, of course, I do not have those. Now, after you kind of, you know, build out what you need in your wardrobe and what you want the transitional pieces to look like, the next thing you want to do is build a color palette, all right? So I have my color palette, and I know I'm going to move these patterns off to the side right quick. And I know what colors I want. So a couple of colors that I do not have a lot of in my closet that would go very well with a transitional wardrobe is bright colors, you know, like rainbow, bright colors. So yellow would be good, green would be good, blue would be good. nothing dark. I do not want nothing dark. So I'm looking at the nice pastel type colors that could go from spring to summer. Now, what I wanted in my palette is I wanted kind of like a baby blue or light blue. So I'm just going to kind of like draw a couple of circles for you. So this blue right here, it's actually called a sky blue. So that would be perfect for the wardrobe. This one right here is actually called a light blue. So light blue, sky blue, that would go very well in this collection. Also a black would go very well in this collection as well. Like some black pants. I know you guys are saying like, didn't you just make some black pants? I did, but there's a reason for the reason why I'm saying black. And I'll tell you that here in a minute. And then I think tan would go very good with this because, you know, you could have some tan pants. If you do not have tan, you could have a tan top, you could have a tan slip dress, you could have a tan shirt dress, you never know. Okay, and then the last color is kind of like this cool gray color. And of course, I'm gonna make something in probably white. And then you could do like a white to bring all the colors together. So make sure you pick a color palette. I always say pick at least 4 colors to go in your color palette, all right? So now that we have the color palette, we decided on what we're going to make. Let me show you the ready to wear items that you're going to need. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the slide up on the screen, and I'm going to kind of talk you through it and write at the same time. So I'm going to be flipping back and forth, and I hope you're okay with that. So when it comes to the ready to wear items, a couple of things that you will need. You will definitely need a denim jacket. All right. So when I get over here shortly, when I tell you how I pair these outfits together and why you want to use some ready to wear pieces, it makes sense. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that this is the wardrobe I'm going to do. I'm just giving you an idea of how I would put a wardrobe together. I might and may not decide to do this entire wardrobe, okay, that I'm telling you, but this has been highly requested on how to pair different patterns together to do kind of like a wardrobe, because you like when I do these wardrobe type series or whatever. So I'm helping you guys out. First thing first, denim jacket. Denim jacket could go with so many things. You could wear the denim jacket with the slip dress. I would not wear the denim jacket with the shirt dress, but you could definitely wear it with a tank top. You could wear a denim jacket for so many things. So you want to add a denim jacket. Go look in your closet and see if you have a denim jacket. If you do not, go to Ross, TJ Maxx, Walmart, Target, order it from Amazon. Get you a denim jacket. Next thing, a short sleeve white tee. If you don't like white tees, you could get gray. You could get a solid color tee. You just need a solid color tee. Now for me, I would do a solid color and a stripe. Reason being is because that stripe can offset some denim jeans and a denim jacket, right? The solid could also offset, I'm sorry, not the solid. The stripe could offset the pant that you want, whatever color pants that you want, all right? So after you decide on that short sleeve white tee or solid color tee, you want to look at your accessories. Now, I forgot to add in the bangles, the earring, and the necklace and stuff like that. I forgot to add that in here, but I always say at least 2 type of bags. So one bag would be just kind of like a handbag. Like I said, my color. So I do have this color handbag already. That's why I put it in this wardrobe, but it's a sky blue handbag. I already have it in my closet. So that's why I went with the color sky blue. But you also want kind of like a throw on bag, like a hobo bag. Okay. You can make one if you don't have one, or you could buy one. Now for me, I already have one that's purchased, but I know I could also make a hobo bag real quick too. And I want that in that khaki. Reason being is because khaki is one of the colors I said I wanted to do. I want to bring all my pieces out and bring it out to life. Okay. So those are the 2 accessory pieces or handbags you want. Now, if you notice from my last wardrobe my last wardrobe series I did on how to style like 6 days for a teacher wardrobe, I have also did kind of like sewing one skirt and one top and just pair different pieces together too. And I will put both of those in the description box below as well. But you need at least like 4 pairs of shoes, 4 to 5 pairs of shoes. And what that looks like is you need a pair of sandals. Now I'm going to go with khaki sandals because I already have them. The less I want to buy. So I'm going with things that I already have in my wardrobe for this pattern, this wardrobe, right? So khaki sandals, a pair of black heels. Now you can have open toe, closed toe, just a pair of black heels. Some black flats, open toe or closed toe, it's up to you. But when it comes to flat, I would always do closed toes instead of open. And then you want some sneakers. Now, because this is going to be a bright, I do have a pair of Kyrie's in my wardrobe that I could pair. That's very colorful. It's white and have like accents of pink and blue and tan and all these different colors that will blend very well with this color palette. All right. So these are all your ready to wear pieces as well. Now, getting back to, you know, the table and how I would, you know, what items would be solid, what colors, what items would be print. I'm going to tell you that quickly. So what I have decided on is for the tank top, I want that to kind of be that light blue. So I want kind of like a light blue tank top. Now, when it comes to this short crop shirt, which is Simplicity 9610, for that, I already have kind of like a crop button down shirt that I did a sew along for. And that pattern is New Look 6697. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you can see that I did the wardrobe for that. I did a complete sew along for both the top and the skirt. So I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to make lines because it is already a button down shirt. Okay. So I don't need another one, right? All right. So that's the crop shirt. Now for the actual button down shirt, I still have some of that fabric left over. So I could actually sew just a stripe button down shirt in the same fabric that I use. So I'm going to show you the fabric as well. So what I can do is use that same fabric right here, and I'm going to bring the pattern as well like this. And I could just literally sew view A on this pattern and it would look like this. Okay. So I could do that as well and have that. Now, let's move over to the pants, okay? So the bottoms, the pants. Now, like I said, I want to use this tan. So I think for Simplicity 9707, I think those pair of pants or trousers should be khaki. So I think I would try to find like a dark khaki color. Now I do have a tobacco color in my wardrobe that I think that, you know, I would use. So what it looks like is this right here. I don't know if this is like too dark. I think this would be a little too dark. So I'm going to look for some khaki or this one is tobacco is the name of the fabric to use for this collection. Because I feel like I could get away with probably an orange as well, but I think khaki would work best for this. All right. So the next thing is the ankle trouser. My girl Aronica from Needle and the Bell, and you guys, I'm gonna make them black. Now, I did mention before when I did the business wardrobe series that I was in need of some black pants. So I feel like making another pair of black pants or black trousers would work perfectly. So I think for this pair of pants, I would probably do 2 different colors. I would probably do one in a pair of black for black and then one in a color of like a navy blue, because I do have some navy blue fabric as well. All right. And then when it comes to like the dressy shirt, I want that in black as well. So that's my plan, to do a dressy black top as well. And then when it comes to like the shirt dress, now for the shirt dress, I plan on doing it in a solid color. And I kind of want to do kind of like the sky blue, because I do not have like a blue shirt dress. I do have a dark navy blue shirt dress, but I do not have a shirt dress in just take that back. I do. I have a shirt dress in a pink, but I feel like, you know, this solid color would just bring it all together. So that's my plan. That's my goal, to, you know, do a solid color shirt dress. So I plan on using the sky blue in order to do Simplicity 9544. And what it would look like is I have the fabric right here. and I'm going to show you the pattern. So for this one, I plan on doing view B on the pattern, which is what the model is wearing. So it would look like this, just solid like that, and it would look so amazing, I think, okay? If I do say so myself, all right? And then the only two things that, you know, you're looking at right now is the duster and the slip dress. Now, I'm going to put the fabric up on the screen of what what I'm looking at. Is I do not have it, but I will put it up on the screen so you can have an idea of, you know, having my duster and my slip dress in a print, all right? So just to show you what that would look like, and both of the slip dress, I do not have the pattern yet because it's not on sale. And then the new look 6476, I just forgot to pull it out of my pattern drawer. All right. Now that I showed you the patterns, what it would look like, the fabrics, the ready to wear item, let me give you an idea of how to pair these. So I'm going to give you probably about 5 different ways of how I would style some things. All right. Let's start off, and I'm going to try to give you kind of like one outfit idea, all right? So let's start off with the tank top, all right? So with the tank top, I would style it. Me personally, I'm going to try to style it with something at the bottom instead of just denim jeans, all right? So with the tank top, what I would do is plan on pairing that with the khaki pants, right? Simplicity 9709, and then have the sky blue handbag, and then the pair of khaki sandals, and throw on the denim jacket, right? I know you're like visualizing it like, how can I see that? So take the tank top, the trousers, the denim jacket, the sky blue handbag, and the khaki. Everything would be kind of like a light blue khaki or sky blue and khaki type vibe for that. All right. Now, another thing, let's take the button down shirt now. All right. So with the button down shirt, you could do the button down shirt, the khakis, a pair of sunglasses, the light blue handbag, and then throw in the sneakers. Quick, go to the grocery store type look, right? Another look that you can do is kind of like the button down shirt, right? And then you could throw in the needle in the bell trousers right here, and then throw in the denim jacket with some sunglasses, the hobo bag, and then some black flats. Good to go. All right. Let's move over to like the dressy shirt, the black dressy shirt. So on the black dressy shirt, you could do that with some black jeans if you choose. Throw in the hobo bag is what I would probably do. And then throw in the black heels, and everything look like a cohesive black look with just a hint of color from your hobo bag. You could also do kind of like the black dressy shirt, right? The trousers, you could throw in the trousers as well. Now for the trousers, it would look a little awkward because these trousers, unless you make them fitted, it would look so awkward being that the dressy shirt is kind of away from your body like a peplum. So you have a couple of options with that, but just be mindful that you might want to take the trousers in if you decide to do the black, pair the black dressy shirt with the trousers, just FYI. All right, let's move over to the duster. How would I style this duster? Now for me, because the duster is going to be print, I would style it with like some denim jeans. I would throw in the sky blue handbag and then some sandals. The sandals. I think that's how I would style that duster. Just the duster, some jeans, the khaki, and the bag. I think that's how I would style that. Let's move over to the shirt dress. Now, like I mentioned before with the shirt dress, how I would do it is I would do the shirt dress. Now, I wouldn't throw in the denim jacket because I feel like because this is already kind of like a 3/4 sleeve, you don't need all of that. So 86 the sleeve, but you can throw in a blazer, like a ready to wear blazer, like a brown blazer if you have that, or khaki blazer or something like that. I could see that. But I would probably do the shirt dress, If you have kind of like a black tote bag or a black clutch or something like that, throw that in there. And then just some heels. You could do that, or you could do the shirt dress and the sneakers that have more of a dress down look as well. You could do like the shirt dress, have it open, throw in like some white pair of pants, go ahead and throw in like the hobo bag, and then some black flats. Kind of like a casual, but it's sexy casual. It's not more like your tennis shoes to casual, all right? So I can see that as well. Let's get over to the slip dress. So for the slip dress, what I would do is take my printed slip dress, throw in the hobo bag, right? And then pair it with some black heels. And you have you. So I just gave you about 10 different ways that you can style this entire transitional wardrobe. So I hope you are able to kind of see how I go about, you know, styling or building a transitional wardrobe from spring to summer. Now, I'm just giving you an idea of what to do. I'm not saying that this is a wardrobe that I'm going to be doing like right now, because I'm currently working on my spring one, but it could be in the works. So you never know. So I hope you enjoyed how I put this wardrobe together. All right, so there you have it. That is how I put a transitional wardrobe pieces together going from spring to summer. I hope this helped you determine on how you could put a wardrobe together and how you can style pieces and pair pieces together based off of your style. I hope you enjoyed this video, and since you made it this far, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always,
too many, I'm going too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit.